Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to do the month of March reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. If you're new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you're one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, come on in, welcome back. I'm wishing you so much love and light. Okay. Cross watchers, you guys are always welcome. You are more than welcome to come on in and enjoy as well. If you're new to my channel, guess what? I am not big on signs, so I like to focus on you, Aries. So, sometimes I may refer you to watch one of my other videos if I feel like your message or something in that reading correlates to your life or to your reading, especially if there's a lot of similarities or synchronicities there. I will refer you there, but it's always up to you. Um, I am working mostly right now with Oracle cards. So I had just been inspired to just focus on Oracle cards. I love tarot as well. I still use them in my life. Um, but right now I'm focused on Oracle, so I will be using 3 Oracle decks in this reading. If you've noticed some of my other readings, if you came in first, second, or third with the most views for last month in February, then you were able to get a lot more decks of readings. I do a first place, second place, and third. Okay, so that's how it goes. For you guys, there will be 3 parts to your reading. When I am focused on Oracle and Tarot, just remember it's not about genders, it's all about energy. So don't focus on, he or she so much. Just focus on the message, but never ever force it. Okay. Only take what resonates for you. Yes, I will be using reversals in your reading, but only for 1 card deck. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck by Tori Hartman. It's a really cool deck. I love it a lot. I've been using it. I'm still learning it, but I am going to use the formation of Celtic Cross. Okay, and this is the only deck I will read in reversal if it comes out that way. Okay, this will be for part 2 of your reading. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It keeps my channel growing and going. And I do appreciate all of your views, all the wonderful comments, and just you guys are awesome. So I appreciate that. I am available for life coaching sessions and readings. If you're interested in that, please read the description box. My email's there below. So don't hesitate. If you just have a question or something, just ask. Please do. And I'll get back to you. I do have PayPal and Cash App. The links are below as well. If you're interested in donating or being generous today, know that whatever you give me, I appreciate. And I'm going to pour that energy into you guys even more so. I have so many wonderful projects in the making. I have a lot coming up for you guys. So, just know I will bless you back. And God will bless you as well. All right. Thank you. So, Aries, I think that's all the announcements I had. So let's start. So the first part of your reading, I'm going to start with the Conscious Spirit. This is an Oracle deck as well. It's by Kim Dreer. And I'm sure I showed this last month and probably the month before, I think. But anyways, Angel number 24 came out. This is Third Eye Chakra. I love this deck. So you guys may want to Google Angel number 24. So it says, I see the wisdom of my higher self and I apply this wisdom to my life. Somebody may be really attracted to purple or love purple. I love purple too. It's not my favorite color, black is, but I like purple and red a lot too. But anyways, I love the energy I get from these cards. I love the messages attached, and I have my own notes that goes with these cards. So this card is about intuition, okay? Some of you have been really reflecting on yourselves and thinking about how your intuition has really played a big part and role in your life. You're being more open to listening to your intuition, Aries, which is good. You're focusing on the light, which is the good in life. Third eye chakra, see where it's placed, like in the middle of your forehead, like right between, like right over your eyes, like between your eyebrows, I would say. That's where it's situated. And that's so if let me tell you something. If you ever go to like a palm reader or intuitive, like a tarot card reader, I'm not saying they will do this, but in person, somebody may an intuitive, they may touch your third eye chakra where this area is right here, because they can read information from you from there too. But just know we all have the ability to awaken psychic powers within us because we do connect to spirit. We are connected to God and we are one human race. We are one. So we have intuition, all of us, and we all have psychic powers, but it's awakening it. And you do that by going to God, by listening to that intuition, applying what they tell you and what they show you, using it to help others and yourself. That's some of the ways to awaken it and learning about yourself, learning about God in your life, and about intuitives as well. just really listen to your gut feeling. I think that's going to play a role in March and going forward in your life. Stay in constant prayer and meditation. Look up any synchronicities, in numbers or words, or listening when people tell you something and it's from the heart and you can feel it. You have that, strong gut feeling that it's from the heart, it's from the right place. Listen to what they're saying. Okay. Your intuition will serve as a guide for you. So it's going to help you make the best decisions that you can possibly make in your life. So it's important to connect to that because that's one of the ways we connect to God and spirit. It's an important way. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes God will send people um, to connect to you. He could speak through you. He can use somebody else to speak His word from them. He can send you to tarot card readers, oracle card readers, palm readers, whoever. There's so many ways we can get knowledge and information and downloads in your dreams, in your daydreams, birds, just things we see in everyday life. Like everything means something. You may want to keep a diary or some type of journal of your intuitive feelings. So I would recommend Aries that in the month of March and going forward, keep a diary or journal by the bed. You may have to draw something or write something down in a different language you may not even understand. You may have to draw something to help you kind of figure out what you're really seeing or so that you don't forget. You may have to write something down. A name could be a word, could be a sentence. God could be telling you something. These are things not to be forgotten. These are things that are significant, highly significant in your life. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to how you're feeling intuitively and any experiences that you go through. Encourage yourself and others to use their intuition as well. So that'll be important this month. Also, balance will be key going forward. Okay. I keep seeing light for you. So I feel like a lot of you are coming out of the dark, meaning something you didn't know or something you didn't um, put enough light on. Now you're shining it bright enough to see the full picture. So you're going to get some type of awakening or enlightenment. It's going to come in. I feel like Spirit is going to tell you something, show you something, give you something you won't forget, something that's necessarily needed in your life. I also want you to know that it's important that you be very firm this month and this year and going forward in life. You need to be more firm with others. Aries, you guys are very fiery, but you also have really good hearts. Um, Practice patience with yourself, okay? You're learning some important and significant lessons going forward right now in your life, and these lessons can be highly challenging, okay? So you're going to have to make some changes and break some habits. And it's never easy to break a habit, especially if it's something that's been a pattern. But we're in this life to break generational cycles, curses, whatever people call it. We need to break negative patterns. And that could be being too nice to people. That could be overextending yourself to people or not putting yourself first enough. Whatever it is that you need to break, now is the time to break cycles, okay? Heavy ones, okay? Come out of the dark into the light. Recognize when it's time to correct certain things in your life. It's time to balance things and have equal measures in your life. That's what I'm getting. So look at your life. Look at all of the relationship with your mother, your father, your significant other, if you have one, or somebody you're dating, your kids. Look at all of your relationships, Aries, and make the best responses to different situations. You are taking what you've learned from others. Some of you are learning from your kids, which is also, some of you are learning from your parents. You're learning from the old, the young, strangers, people you know, people you don't know. You're learning from the community, which is good. So ask yourself if your response is best or the best choice that you can make when you're trying to bring out a positive outcome or a change. So don't go tit for tat or blow for blow. You don't need to do that because a person that elevates don't have to do that anymore. You're done with that. You have to rise higher, and that's what you're being called to do. Rise higher and go beyond low vibrational people and habits and stuff like that. Like you're getting past negativity, and that's beautiful. Okay, so break those cycles, Aries. Let me write that down because this helps to shape your title. This is significant right now. You're going to have to really balance and listen to that intuition. That third eye chakra is going to be calling and talking to you. Okay, I am going to do the formation of the Celtic cross. I am now in part 2 of your reading, and this is where I use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck. Okay, and all the decks are written in my description box if I forget to name them. All right, Spirit, please come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Aries for the month of March, year 2021. For Aries, what are the messages for Aries? And remember, this is the only deck that I will read it in reverse if it comes out that way. I'm going to cut the deck in front of you. I'm getting one more shuffle. Whoa. Rejection flipped up and creation flipped up. Rejection is in the upright, creation is in the reverse. But so that's something that somebody may need to know. Those words just ring. I'm not really getting a straight message. Give me a second to see if I have another message for those words. Rejection and creation. Okay, so I have not even done this. I haven't had that happen for any other reading so far. So you're rejecting something or somebody out of your life, and it's time to, because this person held you back from creating, from creation. They were like a blockage. So you're going to reject them. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I have not done that with any other sign. That was interesting. All right. Please come through as you always do, Spirit. And actually, let me just pause right here to write down that, just some notes for your title for later. I don't want to forget. Okay. I'm getting shuffled one more time, and then we will start your reading. Okay. I'm going to cut them in front of you, Aries. And we're going to start for Aries. For March. Okay. The first card represents you in your present and current situation. The second card represents what's crossing you and helping you. The third card represents what's best for this situation or the best outcome. The best that you can expect, I guess. 4 represents a question you may have. You can ask it now. This could also be a card of guidance to a situation like you're dealing with or will deal with. 5 represents what's next in your future. 6 represents the past. It also can be a fear. 7 represents how you see yourself or the action you can take, guided by spirit. 8 represents what's happening in your environment with family, friends, co-workers, friendships, people around you, relations with your kids. It could be with a boss, neighbors as well. 9 represents hope and or fears. It could be both. And 10 represents the outcome. I always start with the bottom of the deck. Aries, you guys have gratitude at the bottom. You're very thankful to somebody. Somebody just came into your life, or somebody's been around you who you're expressing gratitude towards. Like somebody you're very thankful for. And I don't think it's just one person. I think you're being enlightened at this time about who really had your back. And maybe somebody who didn't seem like they had your back or was in your corner, like they've been there the whole time, but maybe they did it silently or they loved you from afar. But somebody is like up close and personal in your face that you just want to hug because they give you so much strength. They give you so much light. They give you so much will to keep going. Like I could almost cry because I'm feeling the way somebody's like, I'm so thankful to know him or her. God sent that person, just like you are that same inspiration to somebody else. We all are to somebody, and everybody's loved, whether they know it or not. You can express gratitude just by saying thank you. You know, for some people that's enough. You know, or some people really want you to just love yourself, Aries. They want you to be there for yourself more. They want you to put yourself first more. You're not a selfish person. You're a very loving and kind person. And it's time to be more kind and tenderhearted towards you because you deserve it, is what I'm hearing. But there's somebody who, and this could go the opposite way too. It can go both ways. Somebody may want to thank you for being in their life, but there's people you want to thank for them being in your life. But I feel like you already thank them by the gifts you buy them, by the time you spend with them. It's not just what you buy, it's the thought you put into it. Like your heart is really into it when you make moves. You know, you're a fire sign. So you guys connect to that heart, and it's interesting because there's a heart right here. I keep seeing the heart. um and that friendship or that relationship, it could be with your kids, it could be with your a best friend or something like that, it could be with a neighbor or coworker, it could be with a parent, but it's going to just get closer and closer. You're going to gain closeness with somebody who's really special in your life. And I love that energy. What a start. Okay. So what's happening in your present situation, Aries? You guys have grief. Yeah. Right now, some of you are hurting, but God is sending, and you guys got this card. I remember specifically in February as well, in my last reading. God is sending help. Okay. You're grieving. Some of you are grieving the loss of a dog or a cat, could be a fish, some type of pet. Others of you are grieving like the loss of a person. And this doesn't have to be literal death. It can be. My condolences if it is. But for a lot of you, and I'm getting the overall energy, this is grief for the person you have to reject in life. This is grief for all the habits you have to break and the cycles. I mean, chains are coming off of you, Aries. You cannot let anything bind you anymore. You can't let anybody or anything hold you back. No matter how much you love them, you have to love God and yourself more. So grieve and go through it and get through it. And there's positive ways to grieve. Keep loving yourself. Keep feeding yourself spirituality. Feed your soul. Take care of your home. Take care of your temple, your body. Take care of your mind and your heart and your health and your family. Take care of you, Aries. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're grieving. You may be sad about something. You may be hurting. But you know what? You're going to come out of that and shine. You have help coming. Spirit is surrounding you. Let the tears flow. Let them flow. Let the emotions come through. Let them flow. Good things are coming to you as well. What's helping you and crossing you is a facade. Interesting. This card, and I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. All of my cards are always prayed upon, meditated on, and highly shuffled. I especially this deck, because I do read this deck with reversals if they come out this way. This same card just came out in the same position as Capricorn. So you may want to look at Capricorn's reading. Some of you are dealing with the Capricorn. Like I said, I really don't like to call out signs. I like to focus on the sign that I'm on. But Aries, that message may correlate with you. When I see exacts and doubles and all that, that means something to me highly. So please check out Capricorn readings if you are being called to do so. Do what you feel is best always. Okay, but somebody has worn a facade around you. But you know what? This was a blessing in disguise, is what I'm hearing. It's good they did this. It's bad because it was hurtful and you love this person and you care about this person. You were there for this person. You had this person's back. You were ride or die to the end. And if this person would have got right and actually showed the best of who they are, because that's what you saw, their heart. You saw their soul. And that's what you connected with. But they didn't show that. They may have given you some remnants here and there. But overall, I'm hearing this person just acted a straight idiot, like an idiot. But they they hid themselves. A lot of them turned to different addictions, their brokenness. They turned to their pain. They made excuses. The main thing is they didn't take the mask off. So guess what? You've pulled it off for them. And it's painful to see them because they rather wear the mask. But you pulled it off their face because you want to see them. And unfortunately for them, they're going to be rejected and casted out of your life because they didn't count their blessing. So they're going to lose you. And they need to lose. This is a losing situation with them. Because when you lose somebody that's good to you and that loves you, you truly are a loser. But with God, they could turn it around at any time and be a winner. But I feel like a lot of you are done. For a lot of you, this is romantic. For some of you, I'm hearing that this is a sibling or this could be a parent-child situation. Like somebody is walking away for good. They're not playing. And unfortunately, this is well-deserved to the person who did wrong and wouldn't change and get right. I feel like there was a lot of chances and they hid behind clouds. They made 1,000 excuses. They never fully took responsibility. Even if they said, oh, okay, I did this. They didn't fully feel the effect of what's about to rain down on them. Those tears you've cried, it's their turn. The pain they've caused, karma's knocking on their door, and karma has the key, and karma's coming in. They've opened, by wearing this mask, you pulled it off their face, and now karma's coming to them. They cannot block it. They cannot. It's their time because you're done. Good for you, Aries. Bravo. Because this was never not easy. For some of you, this is very long-term friendships, very long-term relationships. This is somebody you love deeply. This is somebody who was close. You held this person dear to your heart. Um, Spirit's definitely coming through my left side. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let me move on to the next one. But yes, good for you, Aries, because you're cutting the strings. They can't hold you down anymore. They can't hold you back. And oh my God, this is correlating so much with Capricorns. I feel like I'm saying almost the same message. Interesting or similar. Yet you might really want to check that one out. But you're going to be so much stronger. You're going to be proud of yourself. You are pushing through like a knight in shining armor. Like you have on this armor now, and it's not heavy. The more you get this person out of your energy, the lighter that armor feels. You're protecting yourself. But they couldn't break you, and they didn't take away love. You can love somebody else, and you will, but you're going to love yourself more. You're going to be more closer to God like never before. A lot of you already are very close with Spirit. You're going to grow even higher. They can't even see how high you're going to grow without them, but they will. They'll be watching from afar. Keep going, Aries. What's next and best for you, or what's the best outcome for this situation? You guys have renewal. You see, I love it. See the sun shining. You're going to find your happiness. You're going to be at peace. You're going to feel fulfilled within. And it's only going to make you more beautiful on the outside or more handsome. You're going to have a glow about you that's different. It's like God's sunshine is about to like shine on your face, on your soul, on your body. I love this renewed feeling. You're going to be beautiful inside and out, peaceful. You're going to be balanced. You're coming into the light. Coming into the light, Aries. I love that. And things are going to work out and be harmonious for you. Blessings are going to come. I'm not going to say there's not going to be any challenge, but blessings are going to come. You're going to feel so brand new. Like a brand new car, brand new house. You're going to feel brand new. A brand new man, a brand new woman, a brand new person, a brand new day, a good day, a great day. You're going to make your days great. You're going to feel so wonderful because you stay true to you. And because you're going to take up for yourself and stand in your truth and stand up for you like never before. The rain is almost gone. It's going. For some of you, it is gone. The snow is drying up. All the flowers and plants are going to bloom again. You're going to come out and shine. You're going to sparkle. Your vibe is going to be totally different. You're going to be uplifted, renewed. You have like a regeneration here. You have a new start in life. Things are going to go your way. Oh, wow. This feels so powerful to me. I love it. Love it. And see, that same word kept coming to me. Yeah, you guys definitely need to watch Capricorn's reading. Let's get to number 4. I could spend probably an hour on this card alone. It looks beautiful for you. Happiness and peace is up on you, Aries. It's coming. It's coming. If you had a question, this is the answer. Remember, I'm on number 4. So this could also be guidance as well for your situation, like a current situation or something you're involved in. You have isolation. Yeah, you're going to take some time away from somebody. They're going to feel very isolated. They need this. They need time to reflect. They need time to grow. You have to get out of their way and out of your own way too. Like you have to get out of people's way and just be on your path. They can't walk your path, just like you can't walk theirs. And God sent people in and out of our lives for different reasons, different seasons, different journeys. Everybody cannot stay and they will not. But what is forever is God's love. Okay? Keep loving yourself and keep loving the Lord. He will always love you. Always. Your entire team loves you. Take some time for you, for healing. For healing. You're still in a place of healing. Okay? And you're going to heal. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel way better. You did all that you could do, and now it's time to do you. Heal. That's what you need to do. Okay? Let me take a few notes. Just a second. Aries, please. Yeah, you're going to heal and do you. Weeping comes for a night, but joy comes in the morning. In the morning. It's in the Bible. I don't know what verse it is, but I've heard it before. I've heard a pastor say it. What's next for you and in your future, Aries? In reverse, you guys have gossip. I love it. And you know what? This card came out, I believe, a different placement, but it came out in Capricorns. I can't say it enough. You guys message correlates. But anyways, gossip. Yeah, people, you don't care what people say anymore. You don't care if they're talking about you in the negative. It's like you're coming out of energy where you're unfazed, you're not bothered, you're not triggered, you don't care. And as a fire sign, that's what they wanted you to be. You might have given it to them. No more. No more. You're just sending them prayers. Prayers, prayers, and prayers. That's it. No more drama. Coming out of that energy. You don't even want to talk about this person. You don't want to talk to this person. And not just that, but anybody who is being negative, disrespectful, anybody who's being vile, anybody who's just a violator. You're getting rid of all the violators. No violators allowed. None. No repeat offenders allowed. None. You're done. Good for you. Cut them out. Forget you know them. Next, pray for them. They need it. In the past or fear, Aries, you have perseverance. Yeah. People held you back from blossoming into this beautiful butterfly, into being all that you could be. They were like a shadow. You should have been shining like the sun, but they were a shadow always, or they were the cloud. They were a dark cloud. Yeah, they held you back from like your growth. Is what I'm getting. They held you back from your growth. But you realize that now and you recognize it. You're like, I could have gotten so much more done. I could have been so much more fire if I didn't even have to deal with this person or this life. But you're taking back control of your life. You're learning, I don't have to deal with this person. I don't need people like this. I don't want no enemies. I don't want no drama. I'm going to persevere. So this was the past, a hindrance, a perseverance. No more, though. This is no more. And somebody's going to come to you and tell you they're going to do right. Let them prove it. Show and prove. And don't let them prove it in a week or a month or a year. Let them put in time and effort and energy. Let them prove. They need to prove it to themselves first. All the talkers and the violators, it's just you're cutting it. You're cutting it out. Go Aries, go. All right. How you see yourself, Aries, or the action you can take guided by spirit. We have prayer. Another card that came out in Capricorn's reading. Keep praying. Stay on those knees. Wake up and meditate. Surround yourself with beautiful things. You know, look up some scriptures. Write down your favorite scriptures or highlight them if you want to write in your Bible. Take some notes. If you can, go back to church or at least watch pastors that are live streaming, or maybe some old like YouTube videos, or maybe you can look up prayer groups on Instagram or something like that, or maybe in your community. Do it safe always. Safety first, but stay in prayer. This has been very important to you already, is what I'm hearing. Aries, this is something you've always done. You're doing it even more. For those of you, the select few who are just starting this journey, you're loving it. You're liking it a lot. And I recommend maybe even getting a children's Bible to help you kind of understand the regular Bibles, because especially the Old Testimonies, because they may be hard to understand with how words were conveyed or written, how they spoke during that time. But that could help out a lot. And also listening to scripture is good too. That's really good. Like some people do that before they go to bed or they wake up with just peaceful sounds, just different things. Keep yourself at a place of peace, and prayer is going to help a lot. So, and there's so many ways to do that in the morning, throughout the day, at night, and just keep putting those practices into play into your life. Insert them and keep repeating them, especially your favorite, movies that are highly spiritual or movies that call out to you. Listen to gospel music or anything that's inspirational to you, anything connected to God and spirit. Continue to do it and talk to your entire spiritual team. You have angels, you have Jesus, you have God, number one, first and foremost. And then you also have guides, you have helpers, you have leaders on the other side, and family, friends, and answers. You have an entire community, spiritual community that got you. You have a team. You are never alone, and they got you. You're protected. Fight for your healing. Fight for yourself. And that's spiritually fighting. Okay. I love that. Stay in prayer. Hold faith close. Okay. What's happening in your environment with family, friends, or people around you in reverse? Aries, you have trickery. Yes, somebody played a lot of games, mind games. This person was very manipulative. This person could have been a narcissist, and it could be more than one person. They're all coming to mind. You know who these people are now. They won't be able to do this no more. They're done. Whether they recognize it, whether they believe it or not, they're in a different place in your heart or in your mind or in your space. For a lot of you, you've closed the door, locked it, threw away the key, burned the key, melted the key, whatever. Um, so it's done. It's something is done. There's some type of major rejection happening here. It is done. I'm hearing it is written, meaning you're not going back on your word this time. So for anybody you forgave and then reconcile with, the reconciliation part will not come. Forgive because God forgives. Who are we not to? But you don't have to reconcile with this person, and I don't feel like you will. I feel like you're done. It would take many moons for even consideration of a reconciliation. The best thing this person can do is get it right with God. All of them. And you'll be praying for them, in your prayer. That's something you will do for them because you know how desperate they need it. A lot of them are running from what's right. Um, but they picked on you, like a big bully picking on like a little shy kid. They picked on you. They picked your mind. They picked at you. I feel like this person just kept picking and picking and picking. There's nothing left to pick because what happened is you picked yourself up, took off their mask, and let them know, I see you for who you are. Game over. They lose. All right. Stay strong, Aries. You got this. Hopes and or fears could be both. In reverse, Aries, you have release. So you may be fearing that this person is going to keep trying even though you've released them. You may be fearing that they're going to keep coming back over and over again, trying to win your affection back, trying to win your love. It may take them some time to get it, but stay strong. Okay? Stay steadfast, stay focused, stay there's a word I want to come to mind. There's a specific. Stay so firm in what you believe. Thank you, Spirit. Stay firm. Hold tight to your beliefs and your core values. Stand on your boundaries. Stick to them like never before. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you've released them. Like, yeah, and I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like rain and there's graves around here. You've released them. Like, this is an ending. You're done. You're not playing. Okay. And this is something you can't play with because this is your sanity on the line. For some of you, this could literally be your life. This could be your happiness. This is your peace. This is your life. And nobody deserves to live a miserable life when we all have free will. We all have a chance. We all go through challenges and bad days and good days. Some people have it worse than others. But you know what? As long as we got God and we can get up and get right. Live the best life that you can live. We all deserve some type of happiness. I believe that. There's a lot of good souls energy I'm feeling here, and that's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to anybody who likes to be negative and evil and you just downright dirty. I'm talking to people who are loyal, who are loving, who are giving. And yes, we are all still imperfect souls, where none of us are perfect. Only God is. But Aries, I'm talking to the good soul in you, the good person that you are, the driven motivator that you are. You are an inspiration to others. And you have to release what you don't need. For some of you, it's your own toxicity. Look around, and I don't mean on the outside. On the inside, look around. First, start within and see what needs to go. Then, look on the outside at all the relationships around you. Who needs to go? Cut them. Cut them, cut them, cut them. Cut them now. Now. You can live your best life the second you cut them out. Because until you do, it's nothing but gossip, trickery, games, manipulation, anything that you don't want. You don't need that. You don't deserve that. You do deserve what's good. Remind yourself that you are worthy, you are enough, God is able, and it can work out for you, and there's greater things for you. There's a greater love for you. There's a greater home for you. There are many more blessings for you, and gifts, and presents, and opportunities. Remind yourself of that positive thinking constantly. You have to. You need to. Your soul needs to be fed. Feed your soul positivity. And that's by getting rid of the negative things. Getting rid of it. Get them out your energy space. Get them out your house. Get away from them. If you can't get them out your house yet, or you can't get away from them just yet, get them out of your life energetically. Stop doing for them. Stop helping them. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be rude. You can just be people that come and go. Outcome, Aries, you have soulmate. For some of you, you're cutting out a soulmate energy. This is in reverse. So this is somebody, for a lot of you, this is romantic. This is somebody you always thought you'd be with. This is somebody you always thought would have your back and be there for you and be right or die for you, because this is how you were for them. You will manifest another one if that's what you want. Talk to God, talk to Spirit. Do the work. That's what it takes. We have more than one person that can be right for us, that can be good to us. Some soulmates just are not on each other's level yet. And we teach each other the hardest lessons. You're teaching each other some hard lessons. So now you know, going forward, what you will and will not tolerate, what you will and will do in certain relationships and situations and partnerships. Now you know. Use what you know to your advantage. Use what you've learned to be the best you. This is how you elevate. That third eye is open. And even here, I'm looking on the soulmate card. I'm holding it upright for a second. In the palm of his hand, there's an eye, but he also has a third eye right here. As I opened your reading, I talked about that third eye chakra. It's open. You're going to have new experiences, new situations, and I think you're ready for it. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to at least try. Give yourself a chance, but get your chakras in order first. Okay? You got to listen to that intuition. The signs are there. They're always there. They're always there. You're not going to overlook them anymore. You're not going to water them down or downplay them. You're going to recognize a thing for what it is. It's like in the words of Ayala Van Zandt. I think I said that either earlier in this reading or in Capricorns. Recognize a thing, call a thing a thing. That's what she usually says. I love Ayala Van Zandt. But anyways, recognize people for who they are. And then recognize your worth. If they don't align to you, they not for you. And that's okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. No hesitation. Wish them well. C'est la vie to them. All right. Okay. Aries. As I close this reading, we're moving on to part 3. This is where I will get an overall message. This is from the Earth Magic deck. This is how I usually close readings. Spirit, please come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Aries for the month of March, year 2021. What's the overall message for Aries? I will get you a message and I'll also read the bottom of the deck. As I split the deck, look at that. Blessings. And you have Dragonfly Emergence. You guys are coming up. You're going to come up. You're going to come out. Out of the dark, into the light. Into the light. The light is good. The light is good. The light is good. For Aries, Spirit, for the month of March, year 2021. For Aries. What's the overall message for Aries? Wow. You guys have DNA karma. Yeah. You put out good karma. That good coming back to you. If you didn't, or whoever didn't, karma is around and it's coming. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have Desert Vision Quest. Stay focused on your passions. Stay focused on your goals and your path ahead. It's been a rough road. It's been dry. It's been hard. I'm hearing desolate. It's been challenging. Exceptionally challenging at times. But you do have a new beginning coming here. There's been some snakes around you and they've been biting you in that desert. But guess what? You need to focus on the good. See that blue sky? You have a vision. You have dreams to pursue. You have things that you want to do. It's time to do it. This is your journey. This is your quest. It's in your DNA to be strong and courageous and to go forward and be fired up about your passions and become an entrepreneur if that's what you want to do. Become a business owner or manager. It's time to do what you feel called to do. Be brave is what I'm hearing. Be brave, Aries. It's in you. It's in your DNA. I feel like your ancestors are here. They're helping you. Somebody's going to face the karma for how they mistreated you. They're going to face that. They're going to have to sit in that, and it ain't going to be pretty. You know, it's almost reminding me of The Color Purple. When Celie told Mr. what's done to me already done to you. It's like hurting you. They don't realize how much they've hurt themselves because now they've lost. So now they're about to find out everything they lost. And you're about to gain. You're coming out of that desert. You're going to that beautiful new place, that new city, that new beginning, that new start. And it looks amazing. Things are going to be green and pretty. Flowers everywhere. Blessings and opportunities, happiness, raises, bonus. Focus on nothing but what's good. Focus on nothing but the good. The good and the lesson. That's it. That's it. Because lessons truly are blessings and blessings are lessons. Release what you don't need, Aries. Embrace what's new, what's next, and what's beautiful, like you. Okay, Aries, this has been your reading for the month of March, year 2021. I'm wishing you all so much love and light and abundance. I hope these messages correlate to all of you or as many of you as possible. Keep smiling, keep laughing, keep loving. Know that you are worth everything that God has sent you to be worth. You are worth it. You are enough. You are special. You are amazing. Never give up. Walk your truth. Infinite joy, blessings, and abundance. Bye, Aries.